Hey, that was a good day for me. Good night for me. Learned a new game.
Yeah.
And get the chance to watch AJ Hawk play cards.
Oh, yeah.
The worst. Cheating son of a
The
bitch.
best.
It's an experience. I can't wait.
One half of the hammer, down. Cowboys Tone Diggs. That's Darius J. Butler. Joining us now is a man who is, at the same exact time, very good card player, also worst card player on earth to play cards with.
By far.
And it happens at the same exact time, somehow. Always gets cards, always gets cards, but has no idea what game you're playing halfway through like the 40th or 50th hand somehow.
Does he?
Doesn't know rules of the game that he's been playing. Legitimate, not even seemingly for a bit. Like have to stop the game and explain the game that he's played since he was 14 years old. He used to do all-nighters, he said, in high school, in Centerville, Ohio, playing this game. And then now, 2023, he's almost 40 years old. He's stopping the game going, so
I can't tell if it's a bit still.
It's a bit.
I still don't know.
Joining us now is the worst and best card player at the same exact time, AJ Hawk. AJ, why are you such a scumbag when playing cards? Because I genuinely feel bad for you. I'm like, this guy's got actual CTE. He forgets the rules of the game from literally one hand to the next. That's a part of the gimmick. How long have you been doing the CTE gimmick?
No, there's no gimmick. First off, hot start to hour two. Connor with this around this day in history.
Just shut up and answer the Euchre question. All right, you don't got to bring it back up or past it.
By the way,
do that?
AJ was a part of that conversation last night.
By the way, on this day in history, AB walked up.
That was it. Why'd you say it? That was it. Why'd you ruin it? It was going to come up again. That was the one, Tony. The one time I actually have something that I like in history. You're going to This day sucks.
That's what we'll do 1 year from now.
Yep.
We'll look back on about a year ago, January 2nd.
Tony's a real sack of subs for doing that. I'm just going to say that right now. You are a sack of subs for ruining by this day in history. You sack of subs.
Sack of subs.
Absolute sack of subs.
That's so sack of subs is another inside joke. Everybody's a part of them. That was what the pilot described our sandwiches as. In the back of the plane, there will be a sack of subs in the back. And then there was also 40 sacks of wings.
Oh, so many sacks.
I love that pilot.
He's the best.
I absolutely love that pilot. But AJ, let's not talk about how despicable you are to play cards against. Good energy, though. I mean, it is fun.
Yeah.
I will cry laughing at, like, is this a real human or not? During
Just because I don't play it like the same tempo or same pace as you guys, you can't say it's wrong. I mean, I think Foxy will let you know. Like, Foxy's a great teammate, so I appreciate him. He really carried me at times throughout that game.
Yeah, you guys table talk the entire game. We're talking about Euchre is the game. It's a Midwestern game. I think it was actually created in Pennsylvania by the Pennsylvania Dutch. And then when the Pennsylvania Dutch traveled left, they took it to Ohio and Michigan and Indiana and everything like that. So Pennsylvania actually created this game that the Midwest plays. I had not heard of it, though, until I got to Indiana. It is the greatest card game out there. It is it's quick, there's strategy, you got to get incredibly lucky, but there are a few rules that everybody kind of understands. You don't go out of your way to look at other people's cards. Okay, you don't like stand up and like go over their shoulder. AJ's the only guy on the plane standing up playing cards sometimes.
He does that.
Okay, trying to look at everybody's cards.
Yep.
Whenever you deal, you don't look at the cards that you're dealing, obviously, because that would be looking at the cards again. AJ always has some fumble with the cards as he's dealing it out there. Then halfway through, okay, because he doesn't know what his teammate has, which is a big part of the game, he's just openly asking, so do we win? What is it? Fox, what is it? Just openly cheating. And then when you say to him, you can't do it, he goes, what, you're going to fight me? Okay. That's the worst person to play against. But love having you at the table.
It's fun.
Yeah. Great partner.
It is very entertaining.
Very.
Darius was learning the game.
Yeah.
So obviously every 4 minutes when AJ would do something, it was like, yeah, that's not how you're supposed to. That's not how you're supposed to play the game. But that's how.
But it's not against the rules. It's just you guys don't understand. You guys, like I said, just a different tempo, different pace than you guys.
Yeah. Joining us now is a man who's probably played cards against you in the past.
I hope not.
And I assume he has very similar experiences. Joining us now, 4-time NFL MVP, an absolute stallion, ladies and gentlemen, Super Bowl champion Aaron Rodgers. Aaron, how are you, bub? Is that a wine?
Yeah, I'm down in the wine room today.
Where?
I'm at my house.
Oh, I thought the Jets facility had a wine room. I'm like, that's the problem. Everybody's wondering why they got a wine cellar in the basement. That's at your house? You got, oh, I didn't know. You a wino? Are you a wino?
You see what's over here? This one? Oh, there we go, right there.
Oh, yeah, I do know. I do see that.
Yeah, you know who gave me that, right?
Who's that?
You.
Oh, yeah, I did. That was, that's a really good scotch there. Impossible to carry. Really tough. That thing was much larger than I thought it was going to be. Awkwardly shaped, but damn it, I've heard it is glorious. Have you sipped it yet?
Not yet. I'm saving that for a really good time. Good occasion.
Oh, like whenever you play football again, whenever you're jogging out on a field with an American flag and the people are going bananas. Let's go ahead and hammer some of the scotch that comes in 3 boxes.
3 of them.
I think there's 3 boxes in there. It's a big deal. It's worth it. Before we close this cards conversation with AJ, have you ever played cards with him? And have you ever thought to yourself, wow, this guy is both the worst human I've ever played cards with, but also the most entertaining human I've ever played cards with? I assume that's a natural reaction.
You definitely want him to be your partner. Because as Foxy says, there's a little bit of table talk when it comes to AJ's game. Some would say may not be ethically a part of the, game of fair card play, but yeah, I mean, I've been a part of some worse cheats than AJ's cheats. Now, that was in a different game, a game of Boo-Ray, and I won't get into.
Somebody cheated in Boo-Ray? I don't know how that happened. That's like that's when people show up with guns at the locker room. That game is the guns at the locker room game.
Who cheated?
Yeah, how'd that work? What are you talking about? Fake drugs?
Listen, the individual suffered enough, so I'm not going to put him on blast, but. There used to be a great Euchre card game on the plane. I wasn't part of it because I was playing, we were doing some Blu-ray, but it was Matt Flynn and Graham Harrell against, I think it was TJ Lang and Josh Sitton. And there was 0 people playing by the rules in that game, I can promise you that.
Yeah, and they probably all have the same attitude as AJ. Will you fight me? That's what AJ said to me. I was like, he said, are you going to fight
There's
this?
money on the line. Yeah, if there's money on the line, I'm by the book.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. Aaron?
Yeah, just like in golf, right, AJ?
Oh, I don't cheat in golf. You know that. I don't need to. I'm putting everything out. I don't need gimmies. I don't need any of that.
You're a big fluffer.
Is he? That makes sense because this guy will hit the ball into the woods. Okay, into the woods. And then somehow, I think he cuts down trees too. He'll somehow have a direct line at the green, 75 yards into the woods with a perfect line. The golf gods bless this, and the cards gods do too. This dude gets cards on a regular basis as well.
Well, he's the classic. He'll start the hole with a Top Flight XL and finish it with a Pinnacle Gold.
Ryan Hawk, you son of a bitch.
What the hell?
He's got to be a part of that entire thing. Guy's beating up the lake and throwing balls all over the course. Hey, Happy New Year, Aaron. How was the weekend?